What's going on, guys? It is Monday. Let's get fired up. It's Dean Sapis, your favorite real estate agent, MBA, notary, loan signing agent, husband, father, friend, advocate. Let's go. So today we're talking about part two of the Closing Docs series, right? There's 5 parts. We're on part two. Okay, it's Monday, January 30th, 2023. So let's dive in. URLA or 1003. What is that? Right? So Uniform Residential Loan Application, or 1003, is the standard form from Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae that that borrowers use to apply for a loan. Most lenders require this form, and it is you apply twice, actually, usually twice. Once initially when they take your information, and second, usually at closing, right? A notary like myself will present you a loan application to be filled out. So let's dive in to the form itself here. So as you can see, let's go up to section 1. There we go. There we go. All right. So section 1. So what's important in section 1 is for the common mistakes. And again, this will be filled out by your lender, but alternate name section is very important. If you go by Bob Smith and there's Robert Smith Jr., etc., it'll be in this alternate name section. It should match your name affidavit and the social security number or tax ID number. Social security number will be used if you are applying as an individual. If you're applying for a business, you'll use the tax ID number. Okay, and another important part of section 1 is type of credit. If you're applying for an individual credit, it means there's one bar. If you're applying for joint credit, it means more than one bar. You would initial in this section, and then the co-bar would initial in their respective section. There'll be usually section 1 for the bar and section 1A for the co-bar, etc. And each lender has a little variation of this form. Okay, let's move on to page 2 for important parts. I'm sorry, page 1, it goes through your employment history, all your pedigree information, and let's see, this is important. This should have your name, and if you're applying as joint credit, it'll have Rob and Linda, or Rob and Linda Smith. Okay, let's say that. And then section 2 is your financial information. What do you own and what's going out? So all your assets and liabilities, your stocks, your CDs, and then the liabilities. We all know, your car payments, student loans, etc. So that is that section. Section 3, real estate. So the property you own, including investment properties, all the payments, etc. Section 4 is the loan and property information that is called the subject property. So what you're actually applying for. It'll have the loan amount, the purpose, the property address, the value, which the property value comes from the appraisal, and the number of units. If it's a regular, residential mortgage application, there'll be less than 4 units. If it's above 4, it'll go to a commercial loan application. So, and it'll ask you, is this a mixed use property, manufactured home, etc. Okay. And this section goes through your other liens and subordinate liens you have, meaning, home equity line of credit, credit line, etc., and what position they're in. Are they in first lien, subordinate lien? Usually the lenders like being in first position because they will get paid first. And then rental income, if you default, they'll get paid first. Rental income on the property you want to purchase, and the expected monthly rental income. And again, the lender will calculate your expected net monthly income to determine your risk. Again, it's all about being all the numbers and the finances to determine your risk if you're able to qualify for the loan. Okay. Section 5 goes through the yes/no questions. Is this going to be your primary? Are there any judgments against you, bankruptcy, etc.? Section 6, acknowledgments and agreements. I call this section the terms and conditions, of the loan application. It goes through and just states that, you're truthful, you're accurate when you sign this application, and what happens when you're delinquent with missed payments, late payments, etc. And it authorizes, the use and sharing of information. So you would sign and date, and then the additional borrower, if applicable, will sign and date. These could be on different pages. Again, each lender has their different nuances. Section 7 goes through the military service and, all that apply right here. And if you didn't serve in the military or you're not a surviving spouse, it would just say no there, and you can disregard that section. And then the demographic section will go through your ethnicity, race, your sex, and you can actually tell them you do not wish to provide this information, and this box will be checked. And then this section goes through, how was this information obtained? Was it a face-to-face interview, telephone interview, fax, mail, email, or internet? That is the basic loan application. Again, there's one more section. It'll be the loan originator information, which is your loan officer, and they will 99% of the time digitally sign right here and date. It'll go through all their licensing information. Again, my name is Dean Sapis, and I'm a real estate agent in Pittsburgh. I'd be happy and honored to help you. And you can lean on my experience as a licensed PA notary. And I wish you all a great and happy Monday. Let's get it. Look forward to presenting Section 3 of 5, the right to cancel. It'll come out next Monday. Talk to you guys soon. Dominate your week. Let's go. Rule number 1, no bad attitude. Shout out Joey Booker. Let's go.